Howdy, hey guys, right here with another park products review. Here today with the Galaxy's Edge exclusive, except for Shop Disney right now, first order short range evacuation transport vehicle, which is basically a toy version of the transport vehicle that you board in Rise of Resistance. It includes the pod itself, the ride vehicle, and a R4 unit, I believe. And it also features a lot of little sound effects and stuff, cool details referencing it from just one part of the ride. So let's take a look here at the box. It is pretty big. First thing you'll know, here's the very front here showing off the pod that has the ride vehicle inside of it. In addition, here's the back with all the information about it, showing you what you can get. And you can put the escape pod in through the back here. And I believe you can fit about 4 Black Series size Star Wars character figures in there if you wanted to. Or maybe just a little bit smaller, considering how small this might be. But here's the back, and then here's the very back. Here's where you can get the hatch to lower down so you can pull in or out the escape vehicle that you guys ride in the ride. And here's the front again, looking at a better view. There's the R4 droid. And you also have some sample buttons to try out the sound, starting with the first one. Starting with the typical whoop whoop noise that's heard in like every Star Destroyer scene in Star Wars. And then droid noises. And then I believe this third one. I believe that's when the escape pod ejects. And that's just it's flying. But yeah. So that out of the way, let's unbox this baby and look what's inside. So here we have everything that's included unboxed here, including the escape pod itself, the ride vehicle, and the droid. And the droid seems to be like the typical droid figures, like the ones you could build a droid with at Star Trader in Tomorrowland, or wherever the gift shop is for Star Tours in Florida. Stuff like that. It's a close up. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Focus. There we go. You got 3 legs, and you got a little stubby leg, which you can take out if you want. I believe that way you can put it on the ride vehicle itself easier. And the head should move, I believe. Yes, the head does move. So whatever direction you want it to face. Stuff like that. And it does fit comfortably in there. It feels a little bit secure, but it can probably easily fall out. And then here's the ride vehicle itself with the droid. Focus, focus. There we go. And as you see, you have 4 seats there for passengers of any sort, featuring for any characters you'd want to put in there. Here's the bottom side with 3 wheels. That way you can articulate it more. So if you wanted to turn, it does it nice and fast, but it still looks like it's hovering like the ride vehicle itself. And don't really know where to put this, so that's one of the passengers now. Then looking at the biggest part, the escape pod. Here, this is really big. Like my hand for comparison. And yeah, it's intense. And I'm sure I'm missing out on some stuff. And there's the inside, modeled very similar to how it looks in the ride. And there's the lights for the systems. Oh, it does light up on the inside. That's cool. Interesting. Wait, and that closed up here is look at the back here. And so, yep. And let's put in the ride vehicle to see how it looks. If this wants to open, that is one downside that I've noticed is that it's a little tricky to get it in and out. Regardless, put it in there nice and comfy. Close the hatch if it wants to close, and then you have your ride vehicle complete with your droid inside, and whatever characters you want to play with it as well. And then carried up, it is pretty hefty for what it is. It's definitely not like it's not that cheap in my opinion of the material that they used to make it. But yeah, for 75 bucks, I feel like you're getting your money's worth, especially if you are into collecting Star Wars figures and stuff. This would be a fun thing to display. So yeah, let's move on to the final verdict. So we have a final look over here for 75 bucks. It's a tad bit overpriced. Granted, for my area, stuff like this would be like 50 bucks for my time. But overall, it's really cool. It's really detailed. I love the dents and stuff like that. I just wish I had a little bit more of like a weathered and used look to it, but that's something you can easily solve with some paint. Overall, I'm enjoying this. I look forward to finding figures to put in it or just have it on display. And as part of my ride vehicle collection, this is going to be probably the biggest, aside for the train for the Disneyland park. But yeah, it's really cool if you are a Star Wars fan and you love Rise of Resistance as much as I do, because it is the best ride ever. I will defend that point to the end of time. Then definitely it's worth getting, especially for kids if you have young ones that are really into Star Wars. I love using their imaginations. I can see them going crazy with that, especially if they already have some figures to play with. Unlike me, where I keep my figures in a box because I am an insane person. So with all that out of the way, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Make sure to do all that YouTube jazz, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you all real soon.